Good morning, friends. We're back for another day of Oxygen Not Included. We are on the Prehistoric Planet Pack. So yesterday we got out and we space mined some iridium and checked that out. I think today we're going to start a new colony. And this one we're going to be testing what happens when we get hit by the asteroid. So I think I'm going to do Classic this time. We're still going to do Relica. I do like Metal Rich and Geoactive. We're gonna roll a little bit and see what we get. We learned a lot, like we want to keep the Rexes and Dartles very cold. Don't know that I want Glaciers. That seems a little excessive. Good morning, Amargosa. So today, we're gonna start figuring out what happens when we get hit by the asteroid. So this one, rather than setting it to as long as possible, I'm gonna set it to as short as possible. Radioactive Metal Ridge looks great. Game settings. Impact. Early arrival. Imminent extinction. Okay, we're gonna go imminent extinction. No building up high. But we're gonna get hit by the asteroid. I'm just gonna update the title. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna, so this is gonna be our second experiment. So we shot down the asteroid and saw what happened when we did that. Now we wanna see what happens when we let the asteroid hit us. Ooh, I like this Nisbet, so we're keeping you. Then we need a digger and a researcher. I don't want noodle arms. So we're still doing like, I'm gonna try to keep the cold biome for the cold critters like really cold. Not you. Researching supplying suit wearing is nice, but bottomless stomach, no. Maybe we take this pay. I like operating on my researcher, and building's always good on everyone. So... imminent extinction. Yeah, we're still in the beta experimentation phase. So Nisbet is our rancher, Ruby is our digger, and Pay is our researcher. Nisbet, ranching, farming. Ruby, digging, building. Pay, oh, I'm probably gonna put you two up on building for now. Pay is gonna be research, then operate. And nobody decorates. No builder. Everyone can do building. We don't have a dedicated builder. It's fine. Maybe we go this way to get some starting resources. And we can keep going like that. We can put a pitcher pump in here. And then... let's see. Will be where the ladder goes. No, we want to over at least one more. At least one more. We'll be like that. I'm just gonna make a little mark so I remember. And then... two. That'll be like our bathroom area. Start. Wash basin and outhouse. We get a little more nickel, we can make more doors. We don't have quite enough. So yeah, so this one I set the asteroid settings so it hits as soon as possible, so we can find out what happens. And we do like an S dig here. Maybe come over here and unlock the portal. Okay, so lums, we're gonna put 1 overgrown node per 2 lums for each ranch. Rexes and dartles we want to keep super cold. And you are that direction. This is priority 9, disable and disinfect. Now let's check the star map and just see what our default things are. So this is a classic size with geoactive. So we got 16 unknown geysers. We have saltwater, cool chlorine, polluted water. And let me also check the biomes. What do we have? Nope. Garden, feather, ocean, wetlands, rust, space, radioactive, oily, magma. Okay, so it seems the only difference is classic size does have oil and spaced out size does not have oily biome. Oh, Ruby. Come on out, friend. Not the plan. Okay, we're gonna go find out what's in store for the asteroid. You're idle? No, you're just chilling. Maybe. I guess you're idle. So we'll start digging this way also. I guess we need to start putting in research. I also wonder that, so we're here to find out. We're here for it. Let's put a little bedroom under here. Oh, we need 3 beds. I think we'll use DIY this time. That, they should be able to hop around. And then we are going to need a place for running. Which maybe I put up top. I guess maybe I'll just let the vine grow for a little bit. Or a wheel and a battery. And then mess tables are the first thing I like to do. Lock these when we get a chance. We can go to 3 speed. Okay, build all this stuff, my dudes. I guess let's just go straight down. I don't know why I wasted the time with Estig. Probably fine. Okay. Let's not plug the wheel into anything until we're done building the battery. Otherwise, they will run on it unnecessarily. And we can put doors on here too, so it's a lab. Oh, it's not a lab. Put a door like right there. So we have maybe a feather biome down here, yeah. See a little dartle friend. This looks like another feather biome. And another one here, so we have a lot. An ocean here. I can open you. I'll probably open you too for oxygen. And we can come over here. I think we got the bed and bath achievement. Okay, so we're opening our research. Okay, so now we can find out where the asteroid's gonna hit. .3 cycles. Pretty sizable impact zone. I think the impact zone is going to be the same on both asteroids. So this is going to be like the top of our base. And we're going to let it hit and we're going to see what shows up in that area. Okay, what are our people doing? They're sleeping, that's fine. Well, we'll explore it after it hits. We're hoping it spawns a few volcanoes. I guess we want to see if it spawns any volcanoes ahead of time. Let's dig to like there to start with. We have liquid chlorine on the surface. That's unusual. Okay, we can, oh, we have to build the battery and then we can plug the stuff in. Okay, now we can plug it in. You must remember not to build up with the base. Do I want a before and after? Not sure I understand the question. I definitely want to see what happens after. I guess what I want to know is, are there currently any volcanoes, vents, or geysers in the impact zone? Because I want to see if we get new ones and if we do, what they are. That's what we're investigating. And then also let's put all our edibles in here. Guess we can build this here now. Be in the dining room. How big is this room gonna be? Seems probably good. That's where's here? Okay, who do we have in the pod? This guy's like the least bad, so maybe a building for Camille. And then, did we finish the research yet? No. Lock you. We probably also need to divide schedules. So no alarms. I'll have 2 per schedule. Meal and pay can go on 1. And then Camille is going to be mainly building. And then copy these settings here and then reduce the priority by 1 so they'll move the food when they have time. Let's build this quickly. I want Camille to have a bed. Okay, so we finished our research for mess tables. The next research I like to do is advanced research. Also, we want to put proximity on. This is pretty much done. We are also exploring up this way, so let's keep building or do the abyssalite. We can get some eyeballs up there. I'm just gonna mark the floors. So, also I want to know, when this gets obliterated, if we have not already dug it out, do we get the resources or not? There's questions. There's questions we need to answer. Like, maybe it makes sense to dig all this out and see if it gets overwritten. Like, have a perfectly clean slate for the asteroid to land on. I don't think that the outline ever changes. When it impacts, does it overwrite everything? Does it like break this into debris that we can collect? There are questions. We also want to dig down so we can see what's going on. I think we could put like a pitcher pump here and potentially pump this out. I guess we don't want to dig down too much. We can dig to here. I don't think we can dig... Oh, that's shale. We can't dig granite yet, so we can go to there. Like, we just want to know all the things. Is someone gonna come do this right away? Okay, I put everybody on life support. I think cleaning the outhouse does also count as a life support in addition to tidying. Research, we're gonna go for... Probably go here. No, we'll just go here for now. We want to get the flower pot, but we also want like the automation overlay. Put a water cooler right in the middle. Just dig over there. And access all this food. Clear these. Now, someone got a skill point. It's pay for advanced research. Okay, pretty soon we're gonna want to start growing the overgrow nodes. Not sure where we're gonna do that though. Maybe over here? Set up another little mark. And then we'll make a... This is a future ranch. We will need to research the stuff for... Oh, we got flower pots. We need to research the things we need for... well, ranching, but also hydroponics and plumbing. Someone else got a skill. Ruby, you're a digger. I liked the shape of our base last time. We might do that again. We're gonna need a little, room for eggs. I'm probably gonna do the one with the dropper, the auto dispenser. Let's just set that up. Do this too. That should be nice. Nisbet earned a skill point. Nisbet is going to ranching. A little bit more work. And then these, I want to put the rose bushes here. Nope, not a tactic. And then I guess, let's see. We're going to need plumbing. We're going to need ranching. So let's do the pump first. It's quick and easy. We'll put you on Brackeen. And then you on rose bushes. You don't actually have to get dug up. And take you out. We'll put the advanced research building here. Okay, so what I'm thinking this time is we put a hydroponic tile at each corner, and then it can grow 12 in, and it can go up around the side. So let's take that out and that out. And then put the ranching buildings more in the middle so that we can get more node growth. That was our plumbing, and then ranching. We are missing a research station, you're right. Okay, we're hoping for maybe a cook. I don't want allergies. Rocketry building operating. No. Heading supplying rocketry. We could have a good supplier, or a good, yeah. Okay. Catalina, we're gonna put you in. Oh, we don't need rocketry this, or we don't need pyrotechnics this time because we're letting it hit. I forgot. Okay, but Catalina's gonna be tidy supply store. And then we're gonna make a third schedule. Catalina can go on that one. I think we can just fit this in. And then we need one more table. Prioritize this building. Yes, potentially we want to put hydroponics tiles in these corners too, so we can do another one above. Actually cancel that. Okay, we're on the research for it. Then maybe we put a pump here. And build that at their convenience. Fire. I think they'll still be able to hop across everywhere. We should probably build a oxygen generator thing. User. here's our first geyser. Another? I believe this is another. Okay, we have a polluted water vent there, and one is a natural gas geyser. Lovely. Haven't quite finished the hydroponics tiles. I guess we can also go up like this. Lock. Top doors. Run across here. Not that floor. We can probably dig there to let this oxygen out. What's the research going? Very close. We want to get the overgrow nodes going. We finished the hydroponic tiles. Next we need the ranching equipment, and we're gonna put the ranching, like the grooming station and the drop-off in the middle of the room so that the nodes can go 12 on the bottom and then go up the side and across. And then this pump should be ready to pump already. And I guess we'll get over here and get ready to do this one. I think you should be able to hop in there. Okay, so you're gonna be a overgrow node. That toilet is out of order. Somebody come clean it. Yes, we have errands. You're gonna be an overgrow node. Now our asteroid is gonna hit. We set it down to just 100 cycles, so we can complete this experiment as fast as possible. Now, since we're gonna have lums eating this, we probably want to disable harvest. Cannot move the lums quite yet. We could build a refrigerator. Maybe we do cooking on this floor. And put a refrigerator here. All the edibles, and then we'll put this down to a 4. We're a little bit low on food. I'm slightly concerned. Get some snack fruits. Dig that. Get across here. We could also enable our auto harvest of some of the other stuff around here. Not the ones that we're gonna feed to the lums. I think they can eat sweat corn plain. Just not very tasty. We should get a micro musher put in just in case we need to eat mush bars. If this has food, we should probably take food. It does not. I don't want a flatulent cook, so maybe we'll just do a s'more. Okay, we got a little bit of food back. Maybe we do just harvest these for the meantime. I'm so indecisive. So what we want to see is, from this spot will they grow up, or maybe this is too close for them to turn the corner. Maybe we need to move them in one. Nope, not like that. Adjust buildings. Let's take out this one. We'll leave this one and see what happens. Overgrow node. I don't know that it can... Like, it might need the 1 square to turn. Maybe we'll just replant it now. Deconstruct. Node. Nope. There we go. Trying to understand the configuration. Okay, so now it does grow out each side. Yep, it definitely needs to be one in. Eventually this tile will clear. So probably an even more optimal ranch is just 3 tall. Okay, we have idle people, so let's work on digging out this area, the impact zone. Because we want to know if everything's going to get deleted or not. And that'll give us some more materials, and we'll dig up food. The pipe empty? Yeah. How's research going? Okay, we got the critter station. Okay, so this is 24. 12 is right here. And then we're gonna need a critter drop-off. And we're gonna need, I want to put a planter box from Mimica? I don't know, maybe not yet. We'll just do this for now. Our food is low again. The nice thing about the overgrows is that the only thing they require is water. So we don't need any additional fertilizers in there. So this is going to take, we're going to start with just 2 lums. We can probably put 3 with the nodes around each side, but we'll start with 2. He'll earn a skill point. He'll going on construction. Make a few mush bars. We're getting Mimolette, so if we had a cook, we could cook that, but no. We also have food we could harvest here. We might just take this out. Okay, research. We need a cook to run the peat smoker. We do want the auto dropper. We want a critter trap in here. Actually, let's put on this. Toilet is out of order. Hopefully someone cleans that right away, thank you. We should probably add a second toilet. So, 4 more, so the doors go here. Everyone is doing stuff other than cooking, like sleeping. Ow, ow. That'll hold. Able disinfect, priority 9. Had some food rot, which was unfortunate. It might have been Mimolette. Take that tile. We don't have a rancher yet. And how long do we have? 88 cycles? Okay. Field research. How are our vines looking? They're going. I can dig across here. Snack food would be great, but cooking would also be great. Cooking. Can't fit in that bedroom, so I guess we'll make another one. Made you that, and we need to make you a cooking apparatus. You're just hanging out, socializing. Let's put you on a different schedule. And then priorities for nails is cooking. And let's give you a skill. Okay, learn your skills. So this is gonna make, we're gonna make mush fry, we're gonna make toasted mimolette. That'll be a 6. It'll be one higher than the microbe musher. How are our rooms looking? Rooms look good. Dig like that, so that nobody gets stuck. We'll use this water to also grow these guys. What research did we complete? We're on the way to the auto dispenser. way. Okay, before we cook all the mimolette, we probably do want to plant just one so they don't go extinct. There. Ruby digging. That's gonna be our abyssalite digging. So just past. We want to see what there is to see without filling this chlorine. This. We'll bridge it on. They'll use what's at the bottom of the ladder shaft first. Good. This is going to be mimolette. Oh, we have a lot of the... What do we plant for this? Seed is called... I think the mimolette is the seed and what we turn into toasted mimolette. Our nodes are growing up the sides. Okay, we have some food. Probably stop making mush bars. Okay, we're good. Catalina to supply. We're trying to dig out the asteroid impact zone. We want to know if the asteroid hitting it overwrites it or destroys it. So I guess we want to like dig out half and leave half. But we also kind of want to explore and see if we can see what... if there's any geological features in this area. And if they get destroyed or not. We're doing research today. Seeing around the edges. Not seeing any geological stuff up there yet. And then we want to work on our Lum Ranch design. Let's make a little place to put stuff. Is that where I want it? No, probably not. Cancel that. Let's put it on this side. we researched the automatic dispenser. So this is gonna be automatic dispenser stuff. This is like sweep only, and then this one's gonna be where we put the lum eggs. Not like that. There we go. What else do we want to research? We probably want to research the peat smoker. Because that'll make our sweat corn a lot tastier. And we're eating a lot of it at this point. So this room, first we're going to sweep it out with the sweep only things. Only everything. Out of 1. We haven't discovered any liquefiables, I guess, yet. And then we're going to sweep this out, and we're going to put all this stuff in the storage before we limit access to this area. Someone got a skill point. It is our rancher. Wonderful. We can start ranching. We're going to start with 2 lums in this room. And they should eat from the plants. Okay. We're exploring the impact zone. We know what's gonna happen up there. Okay, I do want to see what recipes we can use the figs in, because they seem kind of limited. Okay, so we can make mixed berry pie with them if we also have grub fruit. Or we can just eat them plain. That is quite limited. We're cleaning up the room we're going to restrict access to. Pumping water. We're getting just kind of a view around here. I want to see what there is to see as much as we can without melting ice everywhere. Okay, we got ball. I think we'll just go seeds. Catalina, I'd really like you to come do this cleaning. Oh, someone else took it. Cleaning this room. Putting all the foods in here. Why is the mammalette on the floor? Okay, so he did his little stomp. So he only seemed to harvest the one he stomped on. He didn't get the one that was 2 tiles over. Not quite right. Our food's going up again. We want to make sure these these lums stay satisfied on the food. They're both looking for food, but our vines are not fully grown. They're getting there. Across here a bit. Then mop this. Too much to mop. This room is almost clean. I guess we could also, at like a lower priority, sweep out here so the Lum Ranch is generally clean and we can see what's going on. This is empty now? Yeah. Guess we don't need this part. I want to see everything in the impact zone. What's my best route? I want to see everything in the impact zone without exposing ice. Okay, so this bottom door is going to be only Nisbet. Everyone else can go out. This top door is going to be everyone, but Nisbet can only go out. And then we can set this to Lum Eggs at a 9. Did get brine ice somewhere. Was it over here? Fine. Gonna melt. It like a pit over here. See. I can't figure out a way. I want to see what's over here. Search. We got the peat smoker. We're gonna need some ventilation stuff to use the peat smoker too, like a gas vent. We can also get the canister filler. Doesn't look like there's any more things over here. What's on the side? How can we go across? Across here. And where do we want to put the peat smoker? Because it's going to be very hot. So this is all 35. Yellow's good for growing. Yellow's like our desired temperature for growing overgrow nodes. We don't want to build in the impact zone. Maybe down at the bottom of the base is where we put the peat smoker. Then ventilation, gas pipe. Hopefully there's fine. No, let's move it in a little bit. Okay. So we need things we're gonna cook in it. And then we need peat. And then we need canister filler. Go like this. It's gonna be a 4 for a peat. This is a 5, so this will be a 6 for sweat corn. And then here we're gonna make veggie poppers. Oh, I messed it up. Got wet feet. The canister filler we do. Now, a problem we had in the last run was this gas vent got overpressured. So that's something to watch for. Research. Maybe a fire pole? Or better batteries. Fine. We'll just go to here. No, we only need the first one for better batteries. And what's over this way? That's bleach stone. Two printables. We'll just get brine. I guess we could come across here and take a peek. What to research next? Fire pole? We got a better battery. Let's put that out. We can just plug it in right away, and then we can unplug the wheel, wait for the battery to drain, and then delete it. What are you waiting for? Popcorn. I don't know that I want to do a farm for it or just cook what's on the map. So something we want to find out is when they stomp, can they harvest the pigs that are on the ceiling? Or do they need assistance with that? In which case we might need a feeder in here for the ceiling pigs to go in. So let's disable. We probably have to disable all. Okay, if we disable the node, it disables all the sides. And then you came and did it anyway because you already had the task. We could research plumbed bathrooms. And then overflow bathroom water can go to the nodes. This granite. I just kind of want to see the limits without popping these big gas pockets. Or melting ice all over the place. Just this. Okay, we did fire pole, and then what were we thinking about? Plumbed bathrooms, the water sieve. Brine ice. I want to deal with brine ice. Brine ice is the new mercury. Hello, Delikoth. Today we are experimenting to find out what happens when the asteroid hits our planet. So we're trying to kind of get eyes on all of the impact zones so we can see what happens. And we also set the time until impact to 100 cycles from the start. And we're also trying to make a better Lum Ranch. Those are our current projects. So what we want to know is we want to make sure there's no vents, geysers, volcanoes so that we know if we get new ones. And we also dug some out because we want to know, does the debris here... Okay, so when the asteroid hits, does it shatter all this debris, like shatter all the tiles into debris? Does it overwrite it? And does it replace empty spots? Those are our questions. So we're trying to get eyes out here. Push back the fog. Yeah. We just want to know what happens so that when we do our big run after the final release, we have a strategy whether to blow up the asteroid or let it hit. And like, if we do get a new volcano, like, do we get an iridium volcano, or is the only way to get renewable iridium to blow it up in space? Important questions. This time we put the grooming station in the middle, and we put a overgrow node at each side so it can grow up around the side and on the ceiling. And we also want to know, when the lums stomp, can they harvest from the ceiling, or can they only harvest from the floor where they stomp? We're doing experiments. For science. Nails is our cook. Okay, so we can see everything on this side. Looks pretty like there's no features, and I don't think there's any over here. I'm also trying to do it without digging brine ice or bleach stone because they're very annoying. Maybe if we put a thing here, we can go like this. Nope. Oh, maybe we just build some ladders in there. See up further. We also have another skill point. Okay, we'll get applied sciences. Now, we found out that the overgrow node, if you put it right next to the corner, it can't go around. It needs one tile to turn the corner. Okay, what did we get there? Oh, we have a situation here. We're gonna temporarily cut that, and then we're gonna let the small battery drain. I don't know, maybe I don't want to waste my time. Maybe we're just destroying the small battery. We're working on plumbed bathrooms. And the overgrow nodes can use our extra clean bathroom water. What are we seeing here? Yeah, I don't think there's any stuff in that area. Camille, you can have demolition. Get rid of this. Not quite lined up with our levels. Now, what are our people eating? We're a little low on food. We have some figs. We also want a reservoir. So I'll probably just put it up here this time. Plumbing. No, refinement is where it is. Fine. Or, oh, we don't have sand yet. We get some sand. Probably. A little bit of sand. Pike apple seeds seem okay. Oh, filtration medium. We did have a little sand. So let's do our plumbing. Nope. Nope, not like that. It comes out here. So first it's gonna go to first it goes to there, and then it comes to here. Tape. And did we research the thing yet? No. Oh, and you need power. Still have a little water? Okay. And you need sweat corn. We're not actually growing sweat corn. So, so far it doesn't seem like they can stomp up the sides. They're stomping and they're eating, but the ones from the top are not falling. In which case, if we have the duplicants harvest it, we need a feeder. Hold on, I'm getting a call from the kids' school. Be right back. Okay, so unfortunately I am going to have to cut the stream short because my little duplicant is still having the slime lung and the school wants to send her home. So I'm going to save and find someone to raid, and we'll pick this back up tomorrow. Tomorrow I think I'll be starting around 10 a.m. Pacific time. Yeah, unfortunate. I thought she was good enough to go today, but she's not. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, we're going to starve to death in the meantime. I'm going to pause now before that happens. And we'll find someone to raid, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. My apologies. So I think we're going to raid Trouble Queen, who is also playing Oxygen Not Included. So please say hi for me. And I'll see you tomorrow.